Hey, you! You're listening to the podcast network of Gamefully Unemployed because you're an untouchable success. To support us and gain access to great exclusive shows like our brand new Supernatural watch-along Himboos, head over to patreon.com/gamefullyunemployed. You'll also get your lucky little mitts on hundreds of episodes of our other exclusive shows like Tom and Jeff Watch Batman, Star Trek The Next Futurama, Spiel Boys, and the complete series of Fox Mulder is a Maniac. We do movie nights, game streaming, regular mini-series and surprise shows, and you can even commission your own podcast about anything you want, within reason. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain by heading to patreon.com/gamefullyunemployed. That's patreon.com/GAMEFULLY unemployed. Probably don't need help with that word.
Come on, you woolly bastard! Come on!
Squatching.
Yep.
Some real squatchback in this.
Oh yeah,
Which is blowback. I've just decided, but
sure. There's a lot of things in this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This might
most
be...
of them don't have much to do with cryptozoology.
Yeah. It's a very
unless you're some kind of fucking weirdo that calls lesbians cryptozoids.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yep.
Cryptozoids.
Folks,
Is that what it is?
It's a softcore lesbian psychosexual drama romance with Bigfoot. There.
With Bigfoot,
He's there.
He's there. He's a character in the film.
All right.
Not really the focus at all.
This movie rules.
This movie is incredible. Cryptid.
Yeah.
That's the word. Cryptid.
Cryptid.
If you think lesbians are cryptids, then yes.
This is all right. So this is a new episode.
Folklore.
This is a new episode of Sasquatch.
Sasquatch.
We'll get that out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
Big thank you to our producer, Bob Grenville. Bob Grenville chose these movies and had us watch so many Sasquatch movies so we can figure out definitive facts about Sasquatch.
Right. We want to hunt and document and learn as much as we can about Sasquatch without actually leaving our respective homes.
Right.
Or doing any real world research. We're just watching all the Bigfoot movies because these are all based on fact.
Yes, of course. Like, how else are you going to gather facts?
Right.
And so at the end of this, we're gonna
make up a bunch of up about Bigfoot. No, you go out there and you get the facts.
So we're gonna like at the end, we're gonna put all these facts up, and we're gonna see where the corks board, where the twine connects. What's the most common facts, so we can have a definitive list.
Boy, one has become more and more clear. It was there from jump, and it's just become more and more clear, hadn't it?
Oh yeah.
I bet we're both gonna land on the same one.
Yeah. So thank you to Bob.
Thank
you specifically for picking the 2020 movie Monstrous, which is what we're covering now. I
briefly got really excited because there's a 2022 movie called Monstrous with Christina Ricci. So I was like, is this Christina Ricci moving out in the wilderness with her daughter and fighting Bigfoot? No, it's not.
No, it's not that.
Some other kind of
very
Boogans
different.
Is stalking her in that film. This is a different movie called Monstrous.
This is made for Tubi.
I recognize.
Did you watch it
thumbnail.
with ads or? Oh yeah, me too.
This is a thumbnail that I had seen a lot on
it's Asylum
horror movie carousels and stuff.
Oh yeah, it's Asylum adjacent, but it's not an Asylum.
But it's
film.
not an Asylum film. No.
The main actress and spoilers, the writer and producer has done Asylum. The director, it's from the director of The Tomorrow Job and Dawn of the Beast. So it is like knockoff movie type. Like The Tomorrow Job clearly looks like The Tomorrow War. And Dawn of the Beast looks like a Planet of the Apes.
Sweet.
So yeah, it's a nice 90 minutes, which I appreciate.
They say a lot, our buddy Abe talks about the first image of a film, like how important that selection is. And you can tell we're dealing with a master craftsman here because the first shot of this film is a car out of focus.
Yes.
A very long shot of a car out of focus.
So this has it has a lot of film school vibes, and what I mean is, like, for example, there's scenes where they didn't get room tone, and you can tell where like a character will say something, and then it's sort of like you can feel this abrupt cut in the sound, and you're like, oh, they didn't get room tone.
It's one of those things. If you know it, even if you don't know you know it. It's like you can hear like it'll cut to somebody whose like voice sounds normal like mine, and then it'll cut to somebody who can like in the background behind their voice. They didn't. Yeah. Yeah. This movie is loaded with that.
Yeah, room tone is when you film a scene, you get about 60 seconds of just the room, the sound of the room. And it's so in the editing, there can be this consistent backtrack so that the dialogue between shots. Also, the way you should.
Yeah, there'll be an audible cut, too, if you don't have that. That's kind of the main
and ideally,
purpose for it.
When you record people's dialogue, you hear nothing else. It's very crisp. That's where ADR comes in. A lot of ADR will happen for this reason. And so like you can feel that's not happening here. They also have a dolly and they want you to know, which is another film student thing, where like shots that shouldn't be dolly shots are dolly shots a few times. And there's a dolly shot where she comes home to her dog and it dollies right and then it lingers and then it just starts dollying left and then they cut. And you know what they said was like, let's get basically this is B-roll, dolly to the side, dolly to the other side, dolly to the other side, because it's her and a dog. And you're supposed to only use like one of those dollies, but it just sort of like it like cuts in this weird spot where the dolly like starts lingering the other way. And you're like, well, you're resetting the shot there. It's a lot of that. The director is perhaps, bless his heart, but he's perhaps, it's working on a limited budget and time.
It's a lot of wearing your dad's shirt vibes.
Yeah.
I'm a big boy. Dolly move.
That said, the writer...
the writer is absolutely insane, and I love her. Yes.
This is one of those movies where you're watching and you start feeling bad for the actress where you're like, because this has a nude scene and multiple lesbian sex scenes. And it's sort of like I was
chaste, though. There's not a lot of nudity in those sex scenes.
No, but it was those moments where I'm like, there's a shot in this where they're clearly at a Motel 6. Like I recognized it as a Motel 6. And so I started going like, oh, I hope this actress felt safe. And so I clicked on her name, and to my surprise, she is the writer and producer. So I was like, oh, she's the maniac.
She's steering the ship.
Yeah. And she's written 5 things.
This is her vision.
Yeah, I want to watch all 5 of the things, including.
We simply must.
She did Dawn of the Beast. She wrote Dawn of the Beast as well.
Did she? Oh, shit.
Yeah. And a movie called Little By Peep, which looks like it's clearly like.
I know exactly what it is.
Yeah. And I'm like, hell yeah. Like she writes things that I guess are like seem like they're a bit erotic.
Excuse me.
And then she stars in them.
It's Ed Wood.
Yeah.
It's kind of Ed Wood because he's like, I'm the one to tell this cross-dressing picture because I'm a cross-dresser. And then he doesn't.
Exactly.
He takes what they were trying to sell as an exploitation movie into being this quiet interior drama about a man who likes to wear women's clothing.
Yeah, no, she strikes me as a more talented Neil Breen.
Right.
Where I'm like, because Neil Breen puts himself in these films and then he always gives himself sex scenes.
Yes.
But the always the funny thing is the actress he gets is always like, I'm not getting naked.
Right.
So he just gets naked.
Right. It's very.
Yeah.
It's very funny.
Yeah. So it's all to say that I'm like. This lady's a hero. Like, this is great.
Just one step further in the Neil Breen thing. It's clear in some scenes that heavy negotiations were required to even let Neil be that close to them in the shot.
Yeah.
His shirtless ass.
That there is not much difference between these types of people and people like Tarantino or Vincent Gallo.
It's talent.
Vincent Gallo is like just watching a Neil Breen film.
Well, it's
slightly shot better.
It's talent, and it's also how they treat people, right?
Well, yeah,
like Vincent Gallo is a notorious monster.
Oh yeah, he sucks.
Yeah,
he's worse than Neil Breen. I would say he's a worse.
I don't know how badly Neil Breen abuses people.
He's made enough films that I'm like, I bet working with him might be kind of fun. Like he's not
right because he keeps churning these things out and he keeps not getting canceled. So I'm like, I mean, his movies are crazy, but is against all odds, is he okay to work with?
He gives me the vibe, like I kind of where it's like I bet he's like one of those guys who does a lot of yoga, and like he does have yoga face. Like,
he's got yoga.
Yeah,
he's got suburban yoga face.
Yeah, you go to his house and it's like creepily clean. It's like the sort of thing where it's like he's not a serial killer, but he lives like one. You know, where you feel like there's like a haunting feeling to his house, where you're not, you're kind of scared to be there.
Right. It's the 40-year-old virgin, but it's not funny.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, Anna Shields is her name, who wrote this one and produced and starred in it. And she's
our Neil Breen. This movie's Neil Breen is Anna Shields.
This might be a rich vein where I'm like, we need to
know, because learning that she has also wrote Dawn of the Beasts with the same director for an asylum. Holy shit. Yeah, I hope they're all like this. I hope she's hidden like a serious personal drama in all of these movies.
Right. And I'm speaking to her. If she's listening, this is more interesting than 70% of the movies out there.
Yes.
This movie.
Do this.
And like you could get if you got
this.
Yes, if you took this script, and no offense to the director, but if you took this script and gave it to like Radio Silence, they would produce a banger. Like
you could have. I had that thought too. I'm glad you brought it up. You could have. The script is not perfect, but you could have
see it.
You could have taken this. This could have been like a real big cult hit. Like
yes,
if put into the right hands. Yeah.
Yeah, I 100% see what they were going for here. It just there's some things, some notes I have.
Yeah.
But like, I get it.
Yeah.
I fucking get it.
Yeah. It's so crazy.
Yeah.
Such
Everybody
a
go
bold
see this
swing.
movie. Yeah. Monstrous 2020. We should probably talk about what the fuck happens in this, because we noted that it's a softcore lesbian psychosexual romance drama.
Oh, so I guess we should stress that it's
Bigfoot.
monstrous and not monstress.
Monstrous.
Yes.
Yeah.
That can get lost in
lost
the way
with
that
me.
I speak.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you're searching for it.
So it starts with two ladies having idle small talk before hitting something with their car, and it's Bigfoot. The shot of him backlit is good, even though it makes no sense for Bigfoot to be backlit.
Right
there, it's a good
handled
shot.
Okay. We see his face at the very end, but it's obscured enough that they handle their Bigfoot okay, I think.
Yeah, they know what they have.
They know not to show him.
Yeah,
which is, hey, that's part of being an intelligent filmmaker.
Exactly. So it's a cold open.
Just show him.
Yeah, you guys, look at this thing.
Look at this fucking thing. We don't have Dean Cundy on this one.
Right. They hit Bigfoot with the car, and the car lights are shining on Bigfoot, and then they show it backlit.
Right.
And I was like, that's the opposite, but I see why you did that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't make any sense, but we're damn sure not going to shine a spotlight on this costume's face.
It's fine.
It's fine. It's all fine.
So it's a Bigfoot kidnapping, and then we learn about Whitehall, New York. Whitehall, New York, which they call the Bigfoot capital. And I was like, I don't think that's true, but let's keep going. Yeah. I think like the Pacific Northwest, right?
I'm not sure,
like
actually.
Upstate New York?
Is Bigfoot, I guess is Bigfoot bigger in the Pacific Northwest, or is he bigger in like Appalachia?
I don't know, but this is neither of that. But I get
this area. This is closer to Appalachia.
I looked it up. It's like border Vermont, and I'm like, okay, you could see a Bigfoot being there. Don't get me wrong.
There are Bigfoot vacations in Vermont. Connecticut's right over there.
Yeah, we meet.
Bigfoot
So
likes
we have
to go home and have a white Christmas now and then.
Yeah, why not? Why not? We meet our main character. What's her name? Sylvia.
Yes, because she's a woodland spirit.
Yes,
Sylvan. 'Twas not lost on me, Anna.
It was lost on me. So, all right, very smart, very smart. And her friend Jamie, who lives in Green. He lives in all green.
He lives just in
green
he exists
apartment.
in Green. He reminds me of like two different actors and two different friends simultaneously. Yeah. He's one of those dudes that reminds you of five people immediately.
Yeah, and Jamie kind of rules because his journey is very funny.
Yeah, it's very Mulder.
Yeah, it is. We'll get into that.
Yeah, we will get into that.
So he's gonna meet this person that he met on like Craigslist. So I was confused about this. So it sounds like their friend disappeared. That's the
who
cold
we see
open.
in the beginning. Yeah.
And this person, they don't know it's a woman.
It's a person named Alex who posted. This is what I got from it. Their friend Dana answered a Craigslist post put up by this person Alex to get a ride out to the Adirondacks.
Yeah, and they're like, well, this Alex probably is a murderer. So but Jamie thinks it's Bigfoot.
Jamie thinks all these people have been kidnapped by Bigfoot. He's real into Bigfoot. And that's kind of, I guess, the twist of this film is that it's not Bigfoot at all.
No, we'll get into it.
It's
Bigfoot's there.
He's there.
It's a
Bigfoot is a character
Bigfoot.
in the film. Bigfoot's like 5th on the call sheet.
Yeah.
He might genuinely be actually. No, I think he's 4. No, he would be 5th. No, wait. There's Alex, Celia, Jamie, Molly. 4. Okay, so Bigfoot is 4. Bigfoot's 4 on the call.
4th on the call sheet.
Sheet.
Fucking weird.
All right.
So Jamie, his plan, and I think this is funny, he's like, this guy thinks I'm a girl, so I'm going to surprise him and then have him bring me back to his place. And
or else it'll be weird if he says no.
Yeah,
no, it won't. So Jamie, it's a Craigslist hookup. He'll just be like, oh, I thought you were a woman. I'm not comfortable with this.
Yeah, I just love this because it's like, yeah, at best that happens. At worst, you're going to get super murdered.
You can get maced or stabbed. Maced and stabbed.
Yeah. So that's Jamie's plan, and then they're really into this fucking taco place and getting her mom a quesadilla. That's a big plot point.
We're introduced to Jamie as he's on the phone with Taco Loco. They call it something else, but
it gets delivered in 2 minutes from his phone call too, which I love.
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure. I think they're so close that you could just go downstairs, but it's fine.
They're in the same building, man. They live above Taco Loco.
So,
but Dana's his sister, I think, right?
I think so.
That's the implication, yeah.
Yeah, and it's her friend. And so she goes home, has a semi-nude shower scene, which at the time I wrote
really confused at the time, but you had already told me that she was the writer, so I was doubly confused.
Yeah, because I was like,
this must mean something to her. And then it made sense later because her character has all those burns on her back.
Yes, they give her a flashback because she sits down, she has burns on her, and she hallucinates a fire. I think she calls Jamie to talk about the quesadillas. No, she calls her mom. She's like, I got you a quesadilla. I just love that the quesadilla was a through line.
Yeah, and also at this point in the movie, like, she's left Jamie's apartment, she's had a shower, she's had her traumatic event flashback, and now she's calling her mom about the quesadilla. It's like, I feel like y'all ordered that quesadilla 2 hours ago.
Yes, the quesadilla is bad.
It's cold.
Yeah,
now.
like
get another one.
Give your mom the quesadilla. Your mom can get another quesadilla.
Yeah.
Quesadillas are cheap and plentiful.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's
bountiful.
Fine. Yeah. She goes to bed looking at a Polaroid of her friend, and then she wakes up, goes to the meeting, and waiting in her car for Alex, Jamie calls and goes, I got sick eating tacos. I'm shitting my brains out. I can't go with you. And I'm like, okay, Jamie rules.
He had all of these maps for Bigfoot sightings across years, chaining all of these disappearances and deaths and stuff together in this area, and at the same time being like, it's so strange for Bigfoot to suddenly be violent. Something must be at the heart of it. Like, he'd concocted this entire Bigfoot mystery and conspiracy board and this whole elaborate plan, and then he has to cancel it at the last minute because he pooped himself. Yeah. He ate bad tacos.
And at the same time, he's convinced his young lady friend to go with him to meet this weirdo on Craigslist, and then ghosts her and tells her only once she's there, like, by the way, I'm not there, I shit myself. So he just strands her with a potential murderer.
It's even more confusing than that. She checks her phone when she gets there.
Right.
So she checks her phone when she gets to the meeting place. They're supposed to meet this Alex person, who at this point they still think is a man. They're supposed to meet Alex at like this rest stop area, like this picnic bench rest stop area. And she pulls up in the parking lot in front of the person who is very clearly Alex, the person they're supposed to be meeting, and then pulls out her phone to call Jamie and sees that she's missed like 12 texts and 8 phone calls. It's like, how? How did you miss this many communications from him?
It's
we just
amazing.
yada yada from her in her bed to
Yeah.
sitting at the meeting place, and then she's missed all these calls and texts.
Everybody's a maniac.
Did you sleepwalk here?
Right.
Did you wake
I
up in
guess.
this car?
Yeah, it's like the editing where you're like,
Yeah.
we cut to this thing and they didn't exist between those 2 points.
Right,
It's
the
fine.
characters themselves didn't stop existing
Yeah.
when we don't see them.
But so she sees it's a lady, and she's like, okay, I'll do it. I'll actually just pretend to be Jamie, and get this ride. And I get the statistic, like, yeah, this lady is statistically safer, so I'll do it. You know, like, I get that would make her go like, yeah, I'll do it. If it was a dude, I wouldn't have done it, but
No,
like, sure.
they did enough that I bought it. Like, it was clunky, but she had that Polaroid that she kept looking at, to remind us.
Right.
And she's seeing that it's like this relatively, standoffish looking, but, very slight, not really threatening looking woman is the person she's supposed to be meeting instead of a big scary man. So it's like, all right, I got to find my friend. All right, I'll ride with this lady for a little bit and see how weird it gets.
And this is where we get the first, and this is where we get the first turn, because they have this like awkward conversation, and it starts getting like romantic
almost immediately.
And I wrote like, oh my God, is this, because they're like, we have to share a hotel room, and I was like, this is it happened one night, but with Bigfoot. Holy shit!
It kept being like the rom-com will they won't they scenarios.
Yeah.
Like, oh, it's only one room, we gotta share a bed.
Yeah, and I was like, shit.
And then she starts trauma dumping on her.
She sure does. So these are two people, that completely.
Oh my gosh.
She brings wine, by the way, and then they just start. Yeah, she starts trauma dumping, in this hotel room, and then we learn that so they're going to her house now. Is that what's happening?
They're going to. This was really confusing. When trying to connect it to to Dana's disappearance at the beginning, because this time Alex has put out, it's the same Alex they've determined, but now she's put out a Craigslist ad asking for a ride herself.
But she's driving. Alex is driving.
Well, not at first. Sylvia drives to pick her up,
right.
and then they take turns driving the same car. They take turns driving
right.
Sylvia's car.
It's very confusing that she needs this like ride to her house.
To her house. Well, we know why.
Yeah. But it's a real murderer behavior. Yeah.
It's real murderer behavior. I don't know how that escaped the cops, because they tell us a few times that she was questioned because she saw many of these people.
Right.
Last.
And they're going to her house.
Yeah.
To what end is Sylvia doing this? And like while they're driving, she says, "So how deep in the woods are you?" Which I thought was like a lesbian lingo, but I was like, "Oh no, she's literally like," because they're like.
I mean, it was a double. It was a double entendre, but I think you took it the wrong way.
It was. Then she goes, "Sure, I know how to fight a bear," and I was like, maybe I'm reading too much into this, because they're doing double speak to like feel each other out of like. So you're gay, right? Like, and it was like sandwiched in that. So I was like, oh,
but there was also
I'm learning new phrases, and then I was like, wait, I think maybe I'm not. But
well, maybe. But I was also reading it as just like it's the writer's unsubtle way of tipping the hand, right? She's
yeah.
I mean, we sort of know almost immediately that Alex is the murderer.
Oh, yeah. Some of this is Dave, is my point.
Yeah.
But, like, it was just getting confusing. Because then I'm like, okay, why is Sylvia going? Because then she says, like, the other one, Alex, is like, I'm going to a wedding. So it's like, okay, so she needs a ride to her house to then go to a wedding.
Mm-hmm.
Does she need a ride to the wedding? Is the idea that they're stopping at her house to then give her a ride to the wedding?
Apparently.
And then like, what does Sylvia get out of it? I guess some money.
Money, yeah. $50 there and $50 back, apparently.
So they stop at the Motel 6. Do not ask for permission to film there. They did not. They clearly just filmed at a Motel 6. She wakes up and starts going through Alex's stuff because it occurs to her maybe this is all fucking sketchy. And
right.
Alex catches her and she's like, "Oh, I'm sleepwalking."
Yep.
The next day, they're awkwardly driving, and Alex, this starts getting fucking. So
Yeah.
Alex is like, you weren't sleepwalking, basically, and starts driving really fast
Yeah.
to interrogate her
Yep.
about the sleepwalking, which is fucking maniac
That's
behavior.
maniac behavior, yeah.
And then she opens the glove compartment. You're right, it's her car because she opens the glove compartment and starts like groping. And she's like, I'm going to go through your stuff. And she's like, all right, I found a knife. I thought maybe like, you were a murderer. I didn't know what to do. And right now she should be saying, and I'm starting to think you are in fact a murderer because you're threatening me
kind
with
of
a
behaving
car
like
crash.
a crazy person. Yeah.
And then she says, like, I'm getting a weird vibe. I should get a new ride. Alex just goes, no. And then they kiss. And at this point,
You had it reversed, though.
Oh.
Alex
okay.
says, this is too... I'm weirding myself out, I think, is what she said. She says it in a weird way, but she said, I should get a new ride. And Sylvia says no. And then they kiss.
It's basically two people hurling red flags at each other like they're fucking magician
And
scars.
swatting them aside. Like
and then
fucking
they just start
Forrest Gump
kissing.
playing ping pong.
Yeah. And this is where I was like, oh, this is the writer, and we're watching them work something out here. We're watching like her some sort of internal thing being played out.
Well, there's a
we're
lot
all
of
watching it.
There's like familial guilt is in this movie. Like Jamie is guilty over losing his sister Dana, who we find out has been killed, and Sylvia is guilty over burning her sister to death.
Yeah. Which is a whole thing that's just sort of in here.
Yeah, I'm sure
like,
it means
it's
something
fine.
because both her and the other main character are going through a version of it, and then Alex tells a fucking chilling story about her upbringing.
Yeah. Oh god, she's going to become the fucking secretary for Department of Homeland Security.
Yeah,
one.
she is.
Yeah.
Real Pam Bondi.
Yeah. No, you're thinking it's Christy Nome.
Oh.
Christy Nome is the one who shot her dog.
It's
a dog shooting.
It's a dog
story,
shooter.
folks.
Yeah. Dog shooting
Again,
scenario.
there's a lot of it. So they're making out in the car.
Yeah.
And they go back to her $10 million house.
Yep.
And like
Her freaking mountain lodge in the Adirondacks.
they also are acting like it's like really like deserted, but you can see the road from the house later. You can see like a busy road. It's fine. She has a speaker playing a high frequency sound to ward off deers. And she's like, don't worry about that. And I'm like, all right.
I won't.
And they start to fucking shtup.
Yeah, they bone several times.
Yeah. We get a sex scene, and then we get the morning bacon frying. And at this point, I wrote, where is Bigfoot? Because now it's just like a lesbian drama romance, and we're just watching them have a relationship.
At this point, I wrote down something to the effect of, when is she going to call Jamie?
Yeah. That too.
And her mom? For all they know, she's dead. At this point.
They're just having a fling now.
Yeah, they're just off, yeah.
All right. I
Sure.
guess we're watching this movie now.
Yeah. Okay.
But finally we cut
We're
to
watching
Jamie.
Mad Love, I guess.
Yeah. All right.
Let's fucking run away together. Okay.
I'll watch that. I like Mad Love. It's fine.
Yeah,
But
are you gonna hitchhike with Bigfoot? Is that how he's gonna come into the story?
yeah, this movie didn't get good reviews, which I think that that's wrong. They were wrong to give it a bad review, but a lot of the reviews are like it's boring, and it's like, yes, the first half of this movie, it takes a little bit to get cooking. When it starts cooking, it's cooking. But they fill that with sex scenes, which I'm like, all right, that's fine. We cut to Jamie, and I was like, fuck. I hope Jamie had shit himself out of the movie, and that was that.
Nope.
He's driving because he is like, hey, where are you? I'm worried about you.
Speeding
and
to
then,
there, yeah.
And then he makes a face and has to pull over, and I think it's to piss, but I was really hoping it was to take another dump. Like he's still
right.
Like,
yeah, the tacos are still grabbing him. He pulls over to eat more tacos.
Yeah. Just on the side of the road.
Yeah.
Shitting and eating tacos.
It's just muscling through it. Just a few more miles to go.
Yeah. And he gets seemingly murdered by Bigfoot. Bigfoot kind of strolls and just stands next to him.
Bigfoot
they
hand
cut
in
away.
hand. Oh, I was so confused by that shot. I thought I was coming in here hot too, about to bring that shot up to be like, this is a huge plot hole, because I thought that shot was Jamie's point of view.
Oh,
I thought we were seeing him looking at Bigfoot at the other end of a field with a tiny person standing next to him with a cell phone. I was like, who the fuck is that? And then the scene ends. So you know, you could, in a movie like this, you could be forgiven for thinking, oh, I guess Bigfoot's got someone with him. Okay.
This is on the director, because what you're implying is that, and what happened is that they probably showed a reaction shot of Jamie looking and going, "Oh my god!"
And then it cuts to that.
And then they went to the pullout, and the way they framed it and edited it, it felt like a reaction, like we were seeing a POV.
It's not clear that it is a pullout.
Right,
It's
and
not clear that he is the character in there.
Yeah,
that
they
we're
need
seeing.
him looking to his side and then slowly looking up and going, "What the fuck?" You know, like you need that, but they have him like looking straight.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's confusing, but yeah, Bigfoot is just sort of standing next to him.
He's just kind of standing there.
Reminded me of like there's videos in Alaska of like fishermen just like sitting there and the camera pans and there's a fucking grizzly just sitting next to them, and it's like one of those moments where you're like, oh, okay, I guess let's stay very still and maybe we won't die. It's that. It's like Bigfoot is just admiring the woods with this guy.
That's your clever girl scenario. Everybody gets one.
Right. Then we cut back to them and she trauma dumps some more.
Yep.
She's like, I let my sister die. And my name isn't Jamie. And it's like a lot of confessions.
First she comes with the my name isn't Jamie and does that whole confession. And then they end up boning through it.
We get nudity.
And then later on she comes back to bed where like Alex is asleep and she sits on the edge of the bed and she's like, I let my sister die, and just launches into more trauma dumping. Like, I laughed out loud at that.
It's amazing.
One. Yeah.
It's amazing.
Incredible. It's
just, again, red flag after red flag, back and forth.
Mm-hmm. And it's also very it's also very film student too.
Oh yeah. Then she wakes up to Alex taking pictures of her, being like, "You're beautiful." And again, I wrote, "Where's Bigfoot?" Like,
where is he?
We need Bigfoot,
please.
And
he's
then
on the thumbnail.
Yeah, and then I sort of blacked out for a while because the next thing I have is her going out to her car and seeing that her car has been disabled.
More or less, yeah. She's poking through the house. She finds a photograph of one of the missing girls upstairs, and she recognizes from Jamie's conspiracy board. So she tries to run outside to her car, and the ignition has been removed.
Right.
So she runs back inside and has to play it off with
Alex.
I
wrote, "Oh my god, did Bigfoot break her car?" Which he didn't.
Yeah,
I don't think.
It's not entirely clear at this point.
Yeah,
like Alex is obviously a madman, but so is Sylvia.
Yeah, and Alex basically says like, "Yeah, I know there's a Bigfoot. That's what the deer repellent is actually for. Where like, I know there's a Bigfoot."
Right, that's right.
I shot my dog.
She gets spooked by Bigfoot when she comes running back inside. It's not just that the ignition is busted. And so she runs back inside, and Alex is right there awake, and she's like, "There's something out there." And then she reveals, "Yeah, it's Bigfoot. You know, that's why I keep the sounds on. He's real stinky. She's like, you don't want him to come anywhere near here."
Yeah. I shot my dog because it was going to howl while I was deer hunting. Is that what the story is?
This becomes that because this is where she says to... Oh, no, wait. Not quite yet. It's after Sylvia finds all the murder shit in the basement.
Right.
Sylvia finds the murder shit in the basement, which is that Alex has been abducting all these women and beating them to death and filming it.
With a hammer. Yeah, it's brutal.
It's real intense.
It was one of those moments where I'm like, fuck, that's too real. What are you doing?
It was very real. And they did it very cleverly on a budget because it's mostly dark. It's mostly in silhouette. You can't really see the person.
It's all sound, yeah.
And you can't really see any
color. It's like a rubber
in
hammer. Yeah.
Yeah. But it's very effective.
She tells a story about having a hunting game with her dad where and I just wanted to get this right. So she's seeing a deer and she's going to shoot the deer, but her dog is about to howl, right?
Mm-hmm.
To alert the deer.
Correct.
So she says, so I shot the dog.
Caught that too, did you?
Yes, because she's like, I shot the dog and then I shot the deer, and I was like, wait,
no, you didn't.
Wouldn't shooting the dog also alert the deer?
Yes, it would.
More. So that
You know-
doesn't
you know-
make any
You know,
sense.
like when a hunter's lining up a shot, Dave, they take
Yeah.
such a long time and precision and stuff because if you miss, you know what happens?
They run.
They run.
Yeah, I was like, that story makes zero
No,
sense.
It's like, no, you didn't, unless you're like some kind of quick draw with 2 deer rifles.
Yeah. Like, I don't know how to tell that story better, but like not like that. That doesn't make any sense.
The
story's
dog should have been
in the way
next to her, and she stabs it.
Yeah, yeah.
She
Yeah.
cuts the dog's
You're right.
throat. Then
That's
she
how you do
shoots
it.
the deer. Yeah.
So yeah, she's a murderer.
She's
She
a-
kills
yeah.
people with a hammer.
Yeah.
And
Great
again,
person.
I'm like, okay, well, this isn't Bigfoot at all. And this includes her friend who is killed. Her friend is dead.
Yes, that's the video
And they
she
find-
sees is of Dana that is killed, but they find a living
Yeah.
person who is a girl named Molly.
Right. And so now she's like tap dancing because she's like, okay, just stay down here.
Yeah, she tells Molly to stay down there and then comes back upstairs, and that's when we get the horrible hunting story because Alex is like, we're not going to sleep tonight. So the next like 6 hours is just Sylvia sitting there like drumming her fingers, like riding out story time.
She says there's something heavy about you. Alex says to Sylvia.
Mhm.
They start to she takes her to the bedroom, and then they start making small talk in the bedroom, which was funny because she's like, again, she's trying to like keep her
Yeah. Trying to
like,
keep her occupied.
but I don't know what the plan here is because the other girl basically cuts the power. Like she's just sort of Sylvia's just sort of tap dancing and like I guess waiting for an opening here or
I
make some
guess.
sort of move.
But nothing is ever established.
Yeah,
Like
the girl
she never picks something up, or we don't see her formulate any kind of plan. It's just she sort of engages her in shaky small talk until the lights suddenly go off.
right. It starts to fall apart here because I was like, oh, doesn't that also cut the Bigfoot power?
Sure does. Yeah.
Like, yeah. Which I thought we do this twice in the movie, and I'm
Yep.
like, why didn't Bigfoot do the second thing this time? But whatever. And Bigfoot breaks into the house and pulls Sylvia out. And we get a dream sequence, and then she wakes up in the woods. Wait, no, and then
yeah, she
well,
wakes
also
up. She wakes up in the woods, being covered in leaves by Bigfoot, who walks
yeah,
off.
Bigfoot seems to have saved her from the serial killer, but he's also like kind of rough too.
It's unclear. I think
It's unclear what Bigfoot's doing. Because he also Jamie's there, and he's like, "Hey, I also got kidnapped by Bigfoot."
what he says is the funniest thing, because he says Bigfoot Squat showed up, kicked my ass a little bit.
Yeah.
Like,
So
he
I'm not
just
sure.
beats you up a little bit.
Yeah, and then just
And then
takes them to
carried
this
you
place
here?
in the woods
Yeah.
and plops them down and just goes like, "Stay here." I feel like the idea is that Bigfoot's like, "There's a serial killer out there. You're safer in my woods lair."
I think it's maybe he doesn't quite know which human he's after.
Yeah, and he's just collecting
He's
them and maybe
grabbing
like frisking them.
Yeah, because Sylvia's in control when he grabs her. Like she's got Alex
Right.
at knife point. He comes to the window and snatches her, and then she wakes
It's
up
like
in
a
the
bunch
woods.
of loose cats, and one of them has your wallet, and you don't know which, so you just
Yeah.
grab them all, and you're like, "Let's just get them all in one place."
Yeah, if you remember, listeners, the cold open that we shared with you. See, it was actually Bigfoot's little baby Bigfoot that got hit.
Yeah,
And Alex is the one that did the hitting. So Bigfoot,
Right.
Bigfoot's been hunting for Alex ever since. So he's just grabbing people. You, Alex? No. All right, let me take you back to my Bigfoot burial site.
right. Yeah, it's confusing. Again, it's hard to make perfect sense because Bigfoot does seem to be mad at Alex, but also like aware that Alex is endangering other humans and doesn't want that. But it's a coincidental. They're like she's just It's a serial killer who's just neighbors with Bigfoot.
Right. Bigfoot just happened to. She just happened to hit a Bigfoot with her car.
Right.
During
it
a
gets
murder.
very complicated because then what happens is they cut to Alex being tortured by the woman she kidnapped.
By Molly. Yeah.
Yep. And then she gets the upper hand and kills the kidnapped lady.
Yep.
Slits her throat.
In a very sweaty exchange where she says, "Why?"
Yeah.
And Alex says, why not?
I'm not sure what happened with Bigfoot at the beginning exactly. I like, because the cold open was felt like Bigfoot grabbed the sister and kidnapped her.
That's what they were trying to make it seem like.
But he didn't.
But
He
we
didn't.
see
She got her.
right. We see when Alex revisits the memory for us later, and we see the complete version
Right.
of it, is they hit the Bigfoot, and then they either drive off a bit, or it happens right there. Alex stabs her in the leg, and
But then
runs out of the
Bigfoot
car.
still grabs her, right?
It doesn't grab Alex at that point.
No, grabs the sister.
Oh, I don't know I don't know. That might even be a different
it's
person, because we see Dana get beat to death on video.
Right. That's why I'm
So
like,
I don't know who happened.
understand.
What happened to the person in the car?
Yeah,
Did
exactly.
Bigfoot kill them?
I don't know. I don't
They weren't
know.
driving? I don't
It's
think.
very confusing.
Yeah, it's not, like I said, not a perfect film. A great film.
It's a great, yes.
An unforgettable film, but not a perfect one.
They have a fight. She burns her face with a tea kettle, which
Boy,
is very similar.
Does she?
I watching this, I was like, oh, did Trisha Cook and Ethan Cohen watch this movie? Because I was like, oh, this is sort of like another movie
Which
we
one?
got recently. Honey Don't. Honey Don't has like tea kettle fight.
That's right. It
Yeah,
does.
and I was like, shit, like lesbian tea kettle
very,
fight.
very close. Yeah, and she is Aubrey Plaza is a very similar character.
Yeah, and I was like, huh.
Huh.
Listen to this writer. She's watching that movie, and she's like, those fuckers, like you motherfuckers. So there's that.
There's probably a bunch of noirs that do that.
Yeah, it's fine.
Anyway, it is.
And then
funny.
here comes Bigfoot.
And then fucking finally Bigfoot returns.
Well, okay, so she tea kettles her, and she walks into the field like she completed her task, and I was like,
She looked pretty
she's
dead.
still alive. I was like, she's gonna like watch out. There she is. Watch out. There she. Because I was like, well, she just burned her. Like, yeah,
pretty
mind you,
badly.
no, don't
She
get me wrong. If
two-faced
someone
her.
did that to me, I'd be done.
Yeah,
I'd go, okay, we're
Typically
done.
takes the fight out of you. Yeah.
But movie rules, I was like,
True,
well, you
movie
didn't
rules,
kill her.
yeah.
And so she fights her in a field. Bigfoot shows up and just steps on Alex's head
Just steps on her head.
like a fucking ladybug, just squashes.
It's very funny. He grabs Alex by the throat and she spits in his face
Yes, that was great.
like a Lethal Weapon movie.
It's basically a war between neighbors, and one of the neighbors is a serial killer, and the other is
There's
Bigfoot. And it ends with Bigfoot stepping on her head, and then he picks up Sylvia and just like thunks her on the porch.
Drops
Like
her on the
Yeah.
porch. It's so fucking funny.
it's violent. It's just like boom.
He drops her from like 3 feet in the air.
I appreciate that Bigfoot is like he doesn't
He's
care
not-
that much.
No, he's not
But he's just like
gentle.
goes to
What?
Jamie and he's like, here, I
Here.
think this is.
I found
Your
your
friend.
thing.
And then Bigfoot bounces and they leave to it like an ending montage. And that's the fucking this movie, which is
That's
amazing.
monstrous. Yeah.
If you
Just-
didn't watch
man.
it already, you should have.
There's nothing in this world can prepare you for what it was.
Yeah, I did not think this is the movie I was going to watch. I think I'm going to say this is my favorite of the movies we've watched.
It might be the most memorable.
Yeah. Like, this is how you make a Bigfoot movie.
Yeah. This is
and
how
that
you
ex-
leave your mark.
Yeah, this is a fucking movie.
This is how you leave your Bigfoot footprint in the Bigfoot
Yeah,
community.
exactly. Any other thoughts, or should we get into Bigfoot facts?
Let's get into the Bigfoot facts.
All right. Well, the first fact we ever wrote down is Bigfoot will break into your house at any time, which, yeah.
Yeah, still
Happens
pretty
here.
true. Still pretty true.
And we wrote, we'll kidnap you.
Yeah,
So that
still
applies
true.
here.
He doesn't even understand why he's doing it in this one.
Yeah.
Doesn't even really seem to be for any purpose. It's just
No.
something he's drawn to.
And then,
Go ahead.
oh, I was just going to do the ones we've already covered,
Mhm.
because there's also Bigfoot's natural enemy is cars. This is also a you hit my,
You hit my child.
revenge.
I think it's the
Yeah.
third one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very common.
So very common.
Bigfoots should invest in reflective jackets for their wee Bigfoots.
Right.
Their little foots.
Let's see. I early on I flagged Bigfoot can befriend humans, but in this one it's actually Bigfoot can have enemies.
Yeah.
Let's
It's more like he
see.
can hold grudges against humans. Against neighbors.
Yeah.
That's kind of a new one. He hates liberated women. That's a
Yes, that I
big
think
underscore.
is. Yeah, where is that one actually? Because that is we now. Yeah, there it is. That is confirmed. Bigfoot hates liberated
He
women.
hates liberated women.
Yeah. Let's see.
He will hang around
Cars.
the house all weekend.
Yeah. So some new ones I have. Bigfoot is retired, as I put, because he lives in upstate New York and just sort of takes
Adirondack.
strolls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He fucking teaches at that summer camp where Dirty Dancing takes place.
Yeah. And then I have sort of an offshoot of one we already have, which is Bigfoot likes to watch lesbian psychosexual dramas.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's a big subscriber to the Her network.
Yes. I wrote sometimes Bigfoot is the hero.
Yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes big feet are good.
I wouldn't necessarily call him the hero, but Bigfoot dispensed justice in this film.
Right.
Human
Sometimes
justice.
Bigfoot is Batman.
Right.
He'll beat you up while he saves you, but he'll save you.
I love that he beat Jamie up.
I know.
Why?
I don't
He
know.
was
I also
just
put
trying to get a signal on his phone.
I don't understand. Like I wrote in question mark, Bigfoot likes to collect people because I was just like, I don't know what Bigfoot did ultimately.
Jamie says this is a burial site, which you would have known if you'd watched the documentary I sent you, you know, when they have their funny little back and forth. So I guess he's burying them or he's putting them there for safekeeping.
Yeah, maybe he's like, you're dead, right? Are you dead? You smell like you shit yourself. You might be dead, Jamie. I don't know.
Lay you here.
The last one I wrote is Bigfoot holds grudges, which we sort of already knew. And he, like that, I didn't learn much about Bigfoot in this one.
Yeah, Bigfoot, he's honestly, like we said, he's there.
Yeah.
But he's not really in it that much.
Yeah. Did you have any other things you learned?
Just to add on to, since you pointed out this is essentially Two Bad Neighbors.
Yeah.
Is that Bigfoot can hold grudges while peering through Venetian blinds. That's a new level of Bigfoot's grudge holding. That's why he beat Jamie up. He walked on his lawn.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck off my
Bigfoot,
grass.
Yeah, Bigfoot is very protective of Bigfoot's property. Makes sense.
Puts his big foot down.
Yeah, he does.
It's very funny.
Like Mulder? It's this movie is incredible.
It's very funny.
Can't stress enough how little Bigfoot matters in the movie.
Yeah,
but I love it.
There's when Alex gets her head crushed. It's not graphic, but there's a really funny shot of where it's like the last shot you actually get of her. With the foot on the side of her head, she's like, ah, like she's like this defiant rage, and it's so fucking funny in that context.
She's incredible, an incredible maniac.
Oh,
she goes out like fuck.
I'm surprised she's not biting his feet.
I know,
like I'll eat you, motherfucker.
Yeah. Like, This is what I mean of like Radio Silence could do this, where it's like you do like a group of friends going out squatching. One of them it turns into Scream, where it's like a slasher, and it's like them being like maybe it's Bigfoot, maybe it's a human. It turns out to be one of them. You do your third act, and then Bigfoot shows up and fucking starts killing them too. Like you have Bigfoot also be a threat.
It's a pretty great idea.
Yeah, and then end up having like the murderer versus Bigfoot fighting. And it's like you're not quite like you're rooting for Bigfoot because Bigfoot maybe at that point is more like a bear where you're like he might kill you, he might not, you know, it's that feeling.
Yeah, it's
like you want Bigfoot to win because that's your best chance.
They do a similar thing at the end of Abigail. Radio Silence did.
Yeah, it's would you rather run into a man or a bear in the woods? That question that was going around.
You know,
it's that. It's that. But Bigfoot.
Yep. I think I prefer the Dan Stevens I know.
Yeah.
To the Bigfoot I don't.
Yeah. All right, should we be like Mulder? Should we plug Mulder into this?
We should plug Mulder into this, which would just
All
be a vicious amalgamation of Jamie and Sylvia.
Yes. Well, I want to start by noting this is less of a movie Mulder would be in and more of a movie that Mulder would watch several times. A lesbian Bigfoot movie.
Oh, this is a movie
multiple sex scenes.
This is a movie he's pitched.
Yes.
This is a movie made for him.
He wrote. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, Mulder going to upstate New York to look for a B-side Bigfoot.
They would have to invent new stalking laws.
Yes.
Because Mulder would never stop pestering this writer-actress.
Yes. Yes. It would be bad.
It would be very bad. But were he a character in this movie? Like
he's Jamie.
He's mostly Jamie.
Jamie literally has an "I Want to Believe" poster.
He does.
Yeah.
He has the whole slideshow prepared for Sylvia in the beginning. He has all the Bigfoot research.
You just have to. She's a skeptic. You just have to take that scene, put it in his office,
basically,
and make her scholar. Yeah.
And I think we'd also take. I said a fierce amalgamation of the two because Sylvia possesses a lot of Mulder's 30 seconds from now doesn't exist.
Yes.
Like his goldfish sense of survivability.
Yes. Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Like I'm just gonna keep going further with this lady who's clearly a murderer because I might get to see Bigfoot.
Mulder has met up with randos he met online.
Mulder has pulled Scully into a car with a random weirdo to take him to a second location because he saw this dude online.
In his defense, I watched that recently. That's Red Museum. They both just get in that guy's car for some reason.
They do. We pointed it out.
Yeah, he pulls up and he's like, "Get in," and they just get in. You're like, "The fuck are you doing?"
I remember us having. Yeah, I think that's where we landed on them just rolling the dice. Like, well, we have guns.
Yeah, it's just so weird because they let him drive, and as this movie points out, and many movies, it's like he has the power. He has
all the power. He has all the power. He could stop at a stoplight, and then just two dudes could come up on the side of the car and shoot you both.
Yeah, I don't know what you're a fucking FBI agent. I don't think you can just get into.
Pretty sure you're not supposed to just do that. Yeah.
Fucking weird, but yeah.
Anyway, yeah,
the scene where
it doesn't take much to lure Mulder into a vehicle with you, is what we're saying.
Yeah, he is Jamie. The scene where two women have passionate sex would not, in fact, involve Mulder, but Mulder would be something you'd cut away to, shitting in the woods, looking for Bigfoot.
He would be swirling around the peripheral of that for sure. Two hot ladies inside bone, and Mulder's stumbling around on a makeshift crutch in the snow.
Yep.
Trying to fucking work a Bigfoot call he bought from the back of a magazine.
Yep.
He bought from the back of Ronin magazine.
Yeah, his gun's in a bird's nest somewhere.
Next to another one of his guns from an earlier adventure.
Yeah.
The Adirondacks, like bird nests in the Adirondacks are 30% Mulder's guns.
Yeah.
He's lost so many in the woods up there.
An eagle has learned how to shoot its prey at this point. Just eagle with a gun swooping down, shooting at hunters. Like, where'd that eagle get that fucking gun? It's dual wielding. It's
John Woo.
Yeah.
They would have found Mulder on a crutch in the Pine Barrens, is what I'm saying.
Yes. Yeah. I want to note that the moment he would find out it's just a person killing these people, he would have bounced. He'd go like, oh, and leave. Luckily, Bigfoot's there. There'd be a moment where he'd start packing up the car, and then Bigfoot would show himself.
He would be real disappointed. Maybe not even real disappointed. He would either be super bummed to learn out that all the murders and disappearances were not a woman, or that would be what he was setting out to prove in the first place. Bigfoot's not violent.
Yeah, right. You're right. But
unless provoked, something must have encroached into his territory and provoked him. You can hear him saying that.
Yeah. No, the Big Blue episode. The moment
that's exactly what I was thinking of.
Yeah, and the moment he thinks it's a gator, he's like, "Well, let's go."
No,
and he doesn't think for a second of like, "Well, Big Blue's still." So like, it's that where I feel like, yeah.
Yeah.
He might miss Bigfoot because the moment he's like, oh, it's this chick killing people, he might leave before Bigfoot shows up. But
the other
hopefully
possibility is that he would just be there to clear Bigfoot and would be so disinterested in the murders and disappearances themselves that he would
right. Yeah.
That
Well,
he
it
would just
be
end up
important
getting
that
jumped
Bigfoot's
by
innocent.
Alex at the end. Yeah.
Yeah. That's all I have for being like Mulder.
I mean, he has woken up in a Bigfoot nest, hasn't he? Has that happened to him?
No, there's very little Bigfoot in the X-Files.
That's right. I'm thinking of past episodes of this.
Yeah. he has.
Well, I was thinking
surprisingly-
about Big Blue because we see like the dude making the footprints. So there's like him running into a prank right there, and then he gets the alligator. Where it's like,
Right.
Yeah. No, I think you're right.
Yeah.
I don't know. I could see a couple of different episodes, but yeah, let's close that book for now.
He's definitely woken up in nests before.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah. He's had to be rescued from cocoons, so
He wouldn't solve the disappearances, is what I'm going to firmly say.
yeah.
He would not discover that basement. Or he would walk right through it. Like, he'd go right through it and find like, oh, you see back here? It's a bear trap with a little bit of Bigfoot hair on a bear trap. And be like, Scully, this is what she was trying to hide all along. And it's right next to like the video camera and all the
Yeah, exactly.
tapes with women's names on them. And the
Yeah, he'd be
chair,
like-
the torture chair in the center of the
look
room.
at that stuff, and he's like, "Well, I have all that in my room too." Like, this is just
Come on,
this is
Scully,
what
you're
people-
telling me you don't have a weird chair? You don't have videotapes with people's names on them you would prefer people not watch?
yeah, exactly.
Mulder, now I know that you do.
Mulder, how many Scully tapes do you have?
Oh,
How
16.
Many fucking, yeah.
See, that's the difference. Mulder wouldn't care about people's
Oh yeah, he wouldn't know.
They would be on his desk.
Oh yeah.
Skinner keeps getting complaints.
Oh yeah. I mean, he'll have Skinner tapes too.
He's got Skinner tapes too.
Yeah.
Agent Mulder, this one says Skinner home.
Skinner home parentheses non-sexual. Why do you note that it's non-sexual? Oh, Mulder.
Mulder, is that a card catalog number? No, it's just scribbles. They're meaningless.
Yeah. I just like writing numbers.
I just like numbers.
Oh, Mulder.
Yep.
So, you want to hear the next one we're covering? We're
I'd love
almost
to.
done.
Yeah, it better be as good as this.
Yeah. The next one is 2023's The Bigfoot Trap, which I can only assume is two twin Bigfoots.
Parent trap, yeah.
Yeah, are trying to get their parents back together or
They're gonna
something.
fool their dad, Dracula, or whoever. Who's Bigfoot's dad? Probably
Dracula.
Wolfman.
No, aliens. We learned this.
That's right.
Yeah.
Aliens.
No, this is about a journalist getting trapped in a Bigfoot trap left by a Sasquatch hunter.
Well, that's kind
So
of
that
funny.
sounds fun. Yeah. I don't know if it's a comedy. It's
Right,
listed
that
as
could also
horror
just
thriller.
be like a harrowing 127 hours journey.
Yeah. I don't know what it's going to be, but we're going to watch it.
I mean, you could Gerald's game that and make it pretty spooky, but let's find out.
Yeah. And that's thank you to Bob Grenville.
Thank you, Bob
Who-
Grenville.
Who
go ahead.
who just arranged all of this. That's all.
Yeah, like a real Jamie, like a real Mulder.
Yeah.
Speaking of Mulder, I can already tell you all what's going to happen to Mulder in the Bigfoot trap.
Yes. He's going to chew his leg off.
He's going to be trapped in the Bigfoot trap is what's going to happen.
Yes, until Scully or Skinner rescues him.
Right.
Remember in the revival where he goes to rescue Skinner from his old Vietnam buddy and gets trapped in a woods trap?
Yep, by Haley Joel
Yeah.
Osment.
Yeah, yeah. And then Skinner has to rescue him. At the end, it's
By
just
killing
Skinner.
his old war buddy's son.
Yeah, yeah.
Haley
He
Joel
just
Osment.
adds to the problem. Oh, Mulder.
Remember at the end of the revival when Skinner gets run over?
Spoilers, and yes. Mulder was the worst thing to happen to Skinner. the worst thing to ever happen to Skinner. Oh my God. Oh. Anyway, listen. So, Bob Grenville, thank you. If you want to hear more about the X-Files, go to our Patreon.
Yeah.
Patreon.com/gamefullyunemployed. This is where we're referencing a series called Fox Mulder is a Maniac, where we covered every X-Files episode, including the one where Skinner gets run over by a car.
Including the
and
last
the one.
one.
Where Mulder, yeah, and then there's Mulder got hit by a car at least once.
A few
Probably
times, I'm
more.
sure.
Yeah. And so, yeah, there's that. We have a...
He's blinded a lot, sometimes by himself.
Yes. I watched that recently. Him playing I can't see. Oh, it's amazing.
Bees.
My knees. Oh, fuck Mulder. He's beautiful.
Gorgeous man. We should just do the show again. Fuck it.
Yeah, fuck it.
Fuck it. Let's just do the show all over again.
Yeah, why not?
Fox Mulder is still a maniac.
What? Oh yeah, and we have a Himboos, our brand new supernatural podcast, where they haven't involved themselves with a Bigfoot yet, but God, I hope they will.
It has to be coming.
It has.
They're
to
not
be
going to
coming.
go all the way through these 50 states
15.
and not find a Bigfoot across 15 seasons.
Yeah, 15 seasons. You're gonna have a Bigfoot. There's also Tom and Jeff Watch Batman and Spiel Boys. All of that is for $5 a month. All these podcasts. Star Trek Next Futurama. That's another one. We watch movies every Friday night with our patrons for a little bit more. I feel like we're gonna have to watch Monstrous because
man,
it's kind of
it's a singular
kind of
piece of art.
Yeah, it's kind of a safe room. Is that what that was called? It's kind of
Patrick Stewart.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Safe
yeah.
House.
It's
Safe
house. It's not as fun. Like it's not as kinetic of a watch. It is pretty dull for the first half, but
it is. But it's definitely one where you're like, I did not know this is where it's going. You know,
I didn't
it's
know a movie could go this way.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, check all that out. Patreon.com/gamefullyunemployed.
We also have a store at gamefullyunemployed.com. You can find a link to our Teespring store. We have all kinds of cool original artwork by cool original artists like Michael Vincent Bramley, Starlene Hodge, Justin Brown, and others. So check that out. Please rate and review our podcast wherever you're listening. Check out our new show, Badical, Badical, and keep squatching.
Keep squatching and squashing those heads.
Squatching and squashing, yeah. Stand your ground.
Yeah.
Your property line.
That'd be amazing. The cops get involved and they're like, well, it's a stand your ground state, so Sasquatch, you can go.
Bigfoot's name's right here on the lease.
Yeah. He's already involved and like he's one of the councilmen.
I was about to say he's like on the city council or he's like the sheriff.
Yeah. Ooh, Sasquatch sheriff. Now that's a movie.
We're talking. Oh man, a corrupt Sasquatch sheriff or a Sasquatch sheriff who has to bring justice to a corrupt town.
Yes.
Both are good movies, and I want to see them immediately.
All right. Get on that.
Yeah. You guys have your assignment.
Yeah. This writer, get on it.
Oh, yeah. Anne Shields, is that her name?
Anna Shields.
Anna Shields.
You get some more Bigfoots going.
Get them feets in the air. Feets in the fire.
Do it. All right. Well,
bye.
So long.